Hello, my name is Mike Williams, and welcome to a very exciting online banquet for the truly life-saving Obria Medical Clinics of Pasadena and Whittier. Many of you already know Obria well. In fact, many of you even know them by their prior name of Pregnancy Care Clinic, and many of you call them your personal pro-life ministry. Excellent. Thanks for being on the rescue team. Did you know that the average abortion takes less than 40 minutes? I'm going to ask you to give us about half of that time to save a child from an abortion. In fact, we will save the lives of hundreds of children in the next 20 or so minutes. That sounds pretty good, don't you think? When I'm in front of my computer screen, there are so many distractions and messages. Would you be willing to, just like at our live banquet, make sure your phone is off and other computer windows are closed so that we can focus and move more quickly? Thank you so much. I've had the joy of speaking for over 800 wonderful life-saving women's organizations, commonly known as Pregnancy Resource Centers. Friends, that's a lot of chicken and green beans. My goal tonight is to encourage you to join the team and actually save the life of a child yourself. And you can help save a life with a partnership of $3.33 a day. Yes, $3.33 a day. That is $100 a month or $1,200 a year. Allows you to know that in 1 year you have rescued a child from abortion. Wow! But enough about that. Let's meet a few of your amazing life-saving team and the partners that make it all happen. I call it your team because it is. If you are pro-life, you are a member too. Right now, let's go to the President and CEO, Jeanette Kaipoff.
Thank you so much, Mike. Well, usually we'd be eating a nice dinner together and enjoying face-to-face fellowship, so thank you for your willingness to adapt in this strange year of COVID. Our Obria clinics in Whittier and Pasadena are located in high abortion areas. Los Angeles County has one of the highest abortion rates in the nation, but we are not waiting for the government to overturn 50-year-old laws. Every day, God is bringing us women who are either at risk to abort because someone is pressuring them to do so, or they've already decided to abort. And this provides an opportunity for our staff and you, our partners, to help these precious women make a life choice.
Let me interrupt and ask a question. Many are wondering, how has the coronavirus and social distancing affected your work?
A United Nations report predicts that the coronavirus could lead to up to 7 million unplanned pregnancies worldwide. This means a huge increase in women looking for an abortion, and women in fear make rash decisions. We're finding not only women wanting to abort for fear of the coronavirus affecting their unborn child, but we're also seeing the baby's father pushing for abortion because of those same fears. Obria is offering a safe place where women and their partners can stop, take a breath, and receive medically accurate information from skilled medical staff. Kathy's going to share more about God's ministry here at Obria.
Hi, I'm Kathy Davis, the Executive Director of Obria Medical Clinic of Los Angeles. I would like to take this moment to thank each of you for your prayers and donations during these trying times. Unfortunately, the coronavirus pandemic has overwhelmed some of the smaller pregnancy clinics to the point where they had to limit their services or even close their doors. We not only kept our doors open, but we were thankful that many of these clinics referred their patients to us. I am excited to report that during this time, we have serviced and presented the ministry to over 450 patients. Let me tell you a little bit about some of our new services. The coronavirus caused a major change in how we conduct our new Optimal Health program. Optimal Health teaches teens and young adults how to make wise life decisions. Optimal Health supports delaying sex before marriage so that healthy relationships may develop. Before COVID, we would go out to venues to present the information, but now we are conducting online presentations reaching many young people in the comforts of their own home. Another first for us is offering STD testing to men. Offering these services to men and women allow us to discuss how important it is that the relationship choices you make today may affect you for the rest of your life. We're excited to introduce our fertility health education program called FEM. FEM is a program that teaches women how to understand their bodies and to recognize hormonal and other vital changes in their reproductive cycle. And let's not forget that we have continued the most important work of all, our Abortion Recovery Support Group. This program provides a place of healing for those ravaged by a past abortion. Our goal is to show them that through grace and love, they can find forgiveness from God and move forward to a life of freedom from guilt and condemnation. And then there is the heart of our ministry, serving women at risk of aborting their unborn child. I'm going to let another member of the Obria team tell you all about it.
Hi, I'm Beth, nurse practitioner. Welcome to our ultrasound room. Every day, young women enter this room wondering if they're pregnant. And we provide an ultrasound to verify that pregnancy. But it's more than a pregnancy verification. It's our opportunity to show them that this is more than tissue. This is a life. And when they see the tiny hands and the little feet of their child, and they see evidence of the beating heart of their baby, they know this is not just tissue. This is life. And life is precious. Often the girls enter the room angry and cold, and they leave with a heart that's totally changed forever. The use of the 3D ultrasound machine demonstrates the wonders of early life, truth revealed. And often, 90% of those women choose not to have an abortion. Praise God. Let me hand the baton to another member of our team.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Ferraro and I have served on the board for 5 years. And on behalf of the board, I want to thank you for joining us online. Thank you for your continual support. Thank you for fervently praying over this ministry. We can't do any of this holy work without you. Every board member works hard to ensure that our partners' desire to save lives is first and foremost in everything that we do. But in addition to saving lives, these women are having the love of Jesus poured over them. And the best component to that is it doesn't stop at the mom. The love of Jesus spills over their children and their children and their children. This is impactful work that affects thousands of generations. Let's meet some of our monthly partners. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Carissa and Michael Williams.
We are Michael and Carissa Williams. We found out about Obria, our local pregnancy resource clinic, a few years ago when a representative came to our church. When she shared about the ministry, it was so compelling that we got involved in the Baby Bottle fundraising campaign. I was so moved by her story and the mission of the clinic, I shared with my husband Michael that day, and we knew we wanted to support men, women, and unborn babies.
Even though we are parents of 2 wonderful children, and we all know how expensive it is to raise kids, we support them monthly. We love that we're partnering with an organization centered on extending God's love to fathers, mothers, and children. We want to encourage everyone to join in supporting the clinic as they demonstrate what kingdom work looks like.
Hello, my name is Rosemary Santiago. I'm a nurse practitioner at Obria in Whittier. I serve alongside a dedicated ministry team at the clinic. And now I'd like to read to you a testimony of a patient I saw who really moved me. And this is her story. I couldn't believe I was pregnant. No way. The doctor said after the cancer was removed from my ovaries, I would not be able to have a baby anymore. I had my 6-year-old, and I thought that would be the last child I would have. And now I'm so scared. Then I remembered the place I had my ultrasound all those years ago, Obria Medical Clinic. I still have the folder of resources with their old name, Whittier Pregnancy Care Clinic, that they gave me over 6 years ago. I knew if I called and scheduled an appointment, I would get help. The nurses were so compassionate. They let me look at my baby on the ultrasound monitor, and my heart melted. They prayed with me, and I do believe in Jesus. I have faith God will take care of me. I'm excited that a nurse is starting relationship classes with me. The father of my child is not supportive, and my parents are very concerned. But I have made the right choice. I'm keeping my baby, and I will not let those around me determine the faith of my precious child. I have to say, it is a blessing to see how God works in the hearts of our patients. Thank you.
There you have it, folks. A great team doing a great job. This ministry is successful because one person gives some time, another person shares a talent, and another person shares $1, and little lives are rescued. That's the kind of pro-life ministry I want to support. I was watching the life story of Norman Borlaug the other night on PBS. He was the botanist who saved both India and Mexico from famine in the 1940s. Colin Powell said at his 90th birthday party, millions of people will never know his name, but they are alive today because of him. What Powell did not say was that Norman was the educational product of an African-American orphan named George Washington Carver. The principles he used to save India and Mexico were taken from the Carver playbook, the same playbook Carver used to rescue the South from famine in the late 1800s. Colin Powell also missed telling them that Carver was a rescued baby. A rescued baby who learned his botany skills growing up on a little farm in Diamond, Missouri. His mother had been murdered at the hands of a pro-slavery mob, and Moses and Susan Carver traded their only horse to rescue this little African-American baby. They raised that child on the farm and sent him to college, where he developed his life-saving agricultural processes. Every time I hear that story, I am moved. As generations ago, somebody invested in saving the life of a needy child, and that child's impact saved millions of lives. I want that kind of result from my own life. I always say I want to live a life more worthy of a statue than a tombstone. I know that you do as well. Let's go back to your president for a minute. Verify for us how we can save the life of a child.
Mike, an investment of $3.33 a day, that's about $100 a month, allows you to know that one of the rescued children is alive because of your gift. That sounds impossible, but we can reach one young lady or save one child for an investment of $3.33 a day, and this year is critical. We really need you to partner with us like never before, and I believe with all my heart that we can count on you.
Wow, $3.33 a day. That is $100 a month. I believe that many of us could do that. And if that's a challenge at this time, all monthly gifts of any amount work together to save a baby from abortion. This truly is a way to be pro-life. Above everything, we ask that you would become a monthly life-saving partner. Maybe God is nudging you to give a different amount. Any gift that He directs you to pledge monthly will save lives. This online banquet is all about saving children. I pray that you will help. I'm going to be very bold here because the Bible says that we have not because we ask not. So I'm going to keep it biblical. I need to ask you a great favor. In addition to your monthly partnership, would you pray about adding one special, extra generous gift in addition to your Save a Life partnership? These are extraordinary times, and the center needs you now more than ever. What would that provide? A special operations investment of $350 could provide all the medical supplies for an entire month, pregnancy tests, ultrasound supplies, STD tests. Every service the clinic offers brings in women. And now, young men, that staff person can then minister to that person and share God's plan for sexuality and wholeness and prevent abortions. $350 provides all of these medical items for an entire month. A special operations investment of $500 will provide advertising to rank them high on Google. When a young lady speaks into her phone, "Hey Siri, where can I get an abortion?" That $500 Google investment makes sure Obria is the first on her call list. A special operations investment of $1,000 could do several things. It could help provide a series of parenting classes to train these young parents to be good parents, or it could provide a month's worth of abstinence-based relationship education to young people so they delay sex and prevent the possibility of having to seek out an abortion. This is a gift that changes your community. This is $1,000 that transforms a family from at risk to thriving. Or it can transform young people going down a dangerous path of risky sexual behaviors to delaying sexual activity and focusing on activities that lead to success in life. One more. A special investment of $5,000 would train a medical staff member in how to do an ultrasound. Those ultrasounds save lives. Almost 90% of the abortion vulnerable patients these clinics see change their minds after viewing an ultrasound. And the clinics need 2 more staff members trained right now. A $5,000 gift is a gift that will save lives for years to come. I call them investments because when we give to God, we are making an investment that He returns to us in some way, somehow, somewhere. God pays excellent dividends. Please prayerfully go online to obriala.org right now and click the red donate button at the top right-hand side of the screen. Be Save a Life pro-life. The website is listed below, or you can text GIVE to 562-222-5916, and a direct giving link will be sent to your phone. If you're having any problems, please call the Director of Advancement at 562-902-3803. Every investment in life matters. I ask you to finish our time by making your 2 best, most generous investments right now. You will most likely have to make 2 separate entries, one for your monthly gift and another for your special gift. Please stay the course that God has inspired. Please go online right now. Partner to save the life of one child tonight. And could you see fit to bless the center with an excellent one-time operational investment for life? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Candace, the Director of Advancement. Giving is a beautiful opportunity to partner with God. God is the life-giving Spirit who multiplied the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. He looked up to heaven and said a blessing, and those who ate were 5,000. Our God can do anything when we give with belief. I look forward to the reward we see from your God-inspired obedience. On behalf of Obria Medical Clinic of Whittier and Pasadena, we want to thank you so much for saving the life of a child. One more thing, please share this link with friends. Go right now to obriala.org to donate and prayerfully complete the investment God has placed on your heart.